My name is Do Not Obey, and let's get started. Let's get it. Alright, guys, welcome back. It's Do Not Obey, and today I'm going to be trying to break down the black sun. Now, this is just information that I have researched. This is not my personal opinions on this paper, and I can give my personal thoughts, as I'm, going through my notes, what it makes me think about. But it's just, some information that I found. Now, a lot of people are probably highly more evolved. Sorry, there's a plane. Gotta love them. I live near the airport in the south, so you gotta love it. So anyway, so there's probably a lot of people that are highly more equipped. I know a couple of people. Shout out to Joseph Edie and my friend D. They're really good in numerology and finding numbers and codes and stuff like that. That is used in this matrix world that we live in. So shout out to you guys. So that's something that I'm trying to get my mind developed around. So that's something that I'm not good at. So I hope this does make sense. I'm going to try my best. Okay. So getting on to the black sun. The first connection that got me on this was fallen angels and the zodiac. Okay. Now it says that the black sun is related to the solar eclipse, and it's also called the sleeping sun. That's a reference. Some say, I have a question, is it the bottom of the sun? Now, the symbol of the black sun is supposedly the symbol of the fallen angels, okay? It's supposed to be one of the oldest symbols here on earth. Now, my notes say right here, and I'm going to start with how it says. It says the father of Satan. Then it says, who is Atlas and Cronus? Now, Atlas is connected to the coast of the ocean, or the Atlanteans, which brings us back to the Lemurians and the Titan Project, right? And Atlas is also connected to numerology. Now, Joseph Edie, shout out to you again, his YouTube channel, he has some information on Kronos. I believe that's what it's called, Kronos, and numerology. I would hope you guys will go check out Joseph Edie's channel, like for real. Like, he can break things down so simple to where, in my mind, and the way my channel is, y'all know how I am, it'll get bunched up and it'll come all out like this, or it'll come out slow, and he can just get to the point, break it down, and you're like, damn, for real? Yeah. So anyway, so after that, so Atlas is connected to the coast of the ocean and the Atlanteans, which is connected to the Lemurians, right? Atlas is connected to astrology. Now, Cronus is also in this picture. Now, it says Bacriel. Now, Bacriel was supposed to be a Jewish name for one of the falling angels. Now, Atlas and Bacriel, are supposed to be the same person, okay? And Bacriel or Atlas, I was going to say Atlas or B, whatever, supposedly had two sons. Now, the two sons, supposedly had two sons. Now, one of the sons that I did find, well, no, I found two. One was named Prometheus, which can bring us back, if you ever seen that movie, and we've seen how that went. How that creation started there. And then Atlas, which was named after his dad, Atlas or Bacriel. Same person, right? Now, the black sun symbol is also, like I said, connected to the zodiac. So I think that's possibly where the numerology of the signs and stuff come in, and the magic of that. And also, a lot of numbers come into play. And that is something that I'm going to have to holler at some people on to be able to break that down better. I'm not about to sit up here and try, because I can't. Also, with the black sun connection, Hitler comes into play. Now, this is where the secret societies and the black sun worship. And I think that is connected to Satan worship and Saturn worship. I believe that. Joseph, if you're watching this, aka Sage, leave me some comments. Let me know, okay? Also, back in, let's see, it's also connected to World War II, and that has a lot to do with Hitler and the people he was working with, you know, those people out there, the Pleiades, the Orions, and the Sirius people, and some other whatever races. And he had the machinery and stuff. If y'all watched my Hitler video and technology, I dropped that before this because that ties in with what I'm talking about now, because that came after the Lumerian situation, right? So after the World War, an author named Joseph P. Farrell wrote a book called The Reich of the Black Sun, which is a secret society, and that's how he got his sign, the swastika, or whatever it's called, and the red circle, this thing. So yeah, so he wrote a book about it, and he connected the black sun to Hinduism, Sumerian, and Babylonian, right? And he said that the highest command levels were aware of the cult practice of Hitler. So the closest people to him are the high-ranking people, and I think a lot of the United States government was involved too, allegedly, knew as well, that knew about his occult practices, and he was known to be able to open up paranormal vortexes through mechanics and physics. So he was not only building fast ships, faster than what you're hearing fly above me, but he was also opening up parallel doors, stargates, if you want to call them. You know, if you ever seen the movie Jumper, maybe he was able to jump like that. And he was also able to create, I think, a time machine, man. Whatever. I don't know. Allegedly. So this also brings us to Project Paperclip, right? Now, this was the new CIA, which was the old OSS, right? Back in 1944, a man named Alan B. became the head of the CIA, and in 1960 he was fired by Kennedy. So this is how Kennedy comes into play, and it makes you think about the things that Kennedy was going to talk about, the things that he was alleging to in some of his speeches about extraterrestrials, off-world stuff, and then he gets taken out in a weird way that a lot of us should have seen the videos of stuff didn't look right of his timely tragedy. So yeah, so let's see. So then it brings us to Truman. And Truman created the CIA and the NSA. Okay? This was in 1947. Now, the black sun is also connected to September 23rd and the number 24. And this, once again, this is tied into numerology, right? Along with that, it also brings in Adolf Hitler's red circle, like I showed you earlier. Okay? His Third Reich, right? Within that, it ties into Adam and Eve and the three sons. So it talks about Cain, Abel, and Seth. Now we know that Cain was killed by Abel, right? So my thing is, with all that, to me that's like demonic stuff. So was his parents worshiping the black sun? And did I say Abel killed Cain? Or excuse me, Cain killed Abel. If I said it backwards, I apologize. So my thing is, so what if their parents hypothetically were practicing this black sun Satan worship, Satan worship, whatever, right? Ra, the sun god, right? So what if Abel was favored more because his heart was pure and he believed in God, the true creator, whatever that it may be. And that's why the jealousy came into play. That's just hypothetical. I don't know. So whatever. So Cain, Abel, and Seth. So Abel's out of it. And Seth supposedly was taught by Adam, his father, the Kabbalah. And that's secret teachings and numerology. So that's the secret numbers and, the stuff like that. The stuff that the elites and the higher, the people that, the people, the powers that be, and the people that work with, I say the bad. Some of them may know all these secret numerology, like magicians and stuff like that. Alchemy, wizardry, witches, black magic, voodoo and stuff. Like, science, math, all that, Also, the black sun ties into us. Why is it tying to us? Because supposedly our birthdays, our social security numbers, and the letters in our name are some type of secret numerology, like a secret code. You know what I mean? And I'm going to try to break that down more. So if I'm confusing you, I do apologize. Let's see. So like I said, September 23rd and September 24th are major numbers connected that I've seen so far with the black sun. There are probably more numbers, but these two stuck out more to me, right? And like on September 23rd, I can't remember the year, the Statue of Liberty, I think, was built or whatever, or finished. September 24th, 924, 923, Solomon's Temple, and other places like Washington monuments and things like that were built. They were built on those dates because those dates have magical meanings or certain connections of whatever vibrations or whatever they need to harness this dark energy that they're using allegedly over all of us, okay? So this is where the codes come up again. Now, I also found information on an artificial supercomputer that's also tied into the connection of the Black Sun, the Atlanteans, and Satan, the fallen angels, and the Lemurians, right? So the artificial supercomputer has no need for humans. It is here to watch everyone, and it could possibly start war with humans. So I think this is where people come up with the AI and, the artificial intelligence taking over, with all the control. But I think they're already here. I think they've already been here, placed by other people. I don't think we created them. I think they were here, and then our type of whatever we are beings were introduced to them. Not us, but the ones that work with them, right? The ones that work with them. Let's see. So also I found a Mandela effect. Now, some people believe in the Mandela effect, some people do not. I can tell you that I found evidence that it is a possibility that the Mandela effect is real, or it could be a glitch due to, this could be a stimulated world, whatever. So let's just say hypothetically this does exist. So the Mandela effect is connected to the black sun, and also CERN is also connected to the black sun, and also Nibiru is also connected, or Red Dragon, planet Nibiru. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of leave this right here at part 1. Let me know if you guys want me to do a part 2. There is a lot of information. This stuff right here that I can get into in part 2 breaks down the information either that's supposed to be in the supercomputer that has been found, or or after this supercomputer's creation, and it's going to get into the black sun and the connection with 23, and how the testament got started, how Jesus or Yahweh or Jehovah plays into part of his death, how Pope Francis will be into play, and the arisen of the black sun. I think it's like the birth of it, which could be the birth of the supercomputer. I don't know, y'all. I don't understand it. I'm just telling you my information. I understand some of the things, but it's just a lot. I'm just getting this out here because I may you know, this video may come across as somebody that all the research is on is mostly the black sun, and I could get knowledge, right? I'm out here for knowledge. I'm not out here knowing everything. I'm out here giving information and trying to receive knowledge. Okay, so yeah, so if you guys want me to do a part 2, let me know on the black sun. And like I always say, guys, do not obey, stay woke. Peace.